Here's how much I made my first year of KDP low content publishing. Before I get into the numbers, there are a few things I just want to say up front. This will be a realistic and brutally honest income report. The great thing about KDP publishing is that you can make a lot of money, but realistically, I think my income report will reflect what anyone could really do over the course of a year, no matter when you start or how much time you devote to it. Part of that is because I personally haven't taken it too seriously. I put some work into it, but this past year I've been working other jobs and experimenting with other projects as well. And because of that, I've gone months at a time without working on KDP publishing very much or even at all. Another reason why is because I have never done any ads of any kind, and I haven't used keyword research tools, at least any paid keyword research tools. I've done a little bit of keyword research just by typing keywords into Amazon and seeing what comes up, but I haven't properly utilized keyword research principles or any paid tools. I'm not saying that's a good thing. I think that if I had used ads or keyword research tools, my numbers could be a lot higher. But this year, just as I've been starting out, I haven't really had the time to experiment with these kind of things. That being said, let's get into the numbers. So from July 19th, which is when I published my first low content book last year, until today, August 26th, I have made $1,320.27. So technically, this is more than a year. It's about a year and a month, I guess. But for whatever reason, the website was not letting me select the exact dates of July 19th, 2021 to July 19th, 2022. But I did take a screenshot when that day came. And in that period of time, I made $1,020.46. So since then, I've made about $300, which is cool. But yeah, since I essentially started making money in August of last year, and because it's August now, you can look at this as an August to August income report, basically a year's time. And for those of you who are interested, here's a breakdown of the royalties I've made from sales in different countries. As you can see, the vast majority of my royalties have come from the United States, with just a few royalties in European countries and like one down there in Australia. So here are a few monthly highlights. My very first sale I got in July of last year. So in the total month of July, I made $3.10. So I must have made that sale just a few days after I published my first book. And then the months after that, I kind of floated around getting about $30, $35 per month. And then when December came, the Christmas shopping, I guess, I got my best month to date at $165.77, which was really exciting at the time. And as the new year came, you can see my sales kind of dropped off and I wasn't making as much. And then in the past few months, things have kind of gotten even higher than December was. And my best month to date is July, just last month, and it was $224.40. So you can see I went from my first July last year from making $3.10 to last year making over $200. It's kind of a fun jump and pretty exciting. As you can see, I have 323 books, which for some people might sound like a lot. For some people, maybe it doesn't sound like as many. Here's kind of a breakdown of when I made these books. In the first 3 months that I started experimenting with low content publishing, I made 110 books in July, August, and September. And then I took a break and didn't work on it at all in October through December. So as you can see, I wasn't uploading any books, but my sales were going up, which is great. It just shows that this really is a passive income business model. When the new year started in January, I started making a few more books when I had the time. So from January to May, looks like I made almost 200 books. And then once again took a break. I didn't upload any books in June or July, but as you can see, was still making royalties. And then in August this month, I have started creating books again and have so far uploaded 23, trying to get back into the habit of uploading books when I have the time. Just a word about my books. Out of the books that I do have, 80% of them and much more than 80% of my sales are really only in one niche. And when I say niche, I mean that they have the exact same fairly specific keyword in the title. And it's not a very popular niche at that. It's just one that I personally use and found that there weren't a lot of options in that niche when I first started. So, within those books, also, I really have only made 3 basic cover designs. I made those 3 designs and have used those to create multiple book covers within that niche just by changing the text and the titles on them to make them more specific or personalized for the kind of person who would buy it. So I'm just saying that to stress that I haven't devoted a ton of time to creating these perfect books. The books that have sold for me are very simple, um, pretty much within the same niche, and the interiors are very, very simple. So it hasn't taken me a lot of time. I will say I have tried to create books that have had more elaborate covers and more elaborate interiors, and those ones haven't sold. So take that as you will. Basically, most of the money I've made has just come from one really simple niche. Going forward, some of my goals for KDP low content publishing is to take it a little bit more seriously this year. I want to do more keyword research before creating books. And I also want to start doing children's books because I've experimented with those a little bit with making them, and they are a lot of fun to make. And I have found other people to um, that have made them have really been profitable. So that's one of my goals for this coming year. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Best of luck to you on your KDP journey, and let me know if you have any questions.